Alexandra Bello Productions presents Artistic Times Radio with Alexandra Bello, covering art events, museums, festivals, and music. We have interviews of artists, celebrities, musicians, writers, and more. Learn about South Florida happenings and discover art firsthand while enjoying red carpets, fashion shows, and press conferences from the hand of our host, Alexandra Bello. Tune in on WNN 1470 every Tuesday night at 7:30 and on my website, ABP TV. Now, it's about to get artistic in here.
Hey everyone, how is everybody doing? I am Alexandra Bello, happy to be here one more night with Artistic Times Radio. I have my beautiful mother next to me. Now you see where I got the looks. And I also brought part of my team for Film Carpet, since this is a special Film Carpet edition show. So we have Kelly Shrimpton is the marketing director, and we have Associated Press for a year now with us, Rachel Galvin. How are you ladies doing?
Good.
Very good, thanks.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about what you do, Rachel. I know you have a magazine. It's very popular. It's called Independent Streak Magazine.
Right. It's been around for a year now, and I've talked about it on the show in the past, but basically it highlights different filmmakers in the area, but also around the world. So the last issue I interviewed Chef Ben Robinson from Below Deck, the TV show. And this coming issue, which I'm working on now, I have Devin Rattray, who's going to be in a film called Masterminds with Zach Galifianakis and Kristen Wiig. It's going to be really funny, and I have an interview with him. So he's my lead story this coming issue for August. So anybody can see all of the issues. Like I said, it's been around for a year, and that's available on independentstreakmagazine.com. So they can go and take a look at it.
Awesome. How about you, Kelly? Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about your background? This is the first time that they see you and hear you here.
Well, I have been in the music, theater, and film industry for about 30 years. I moved to Florida. It'll be 2 years in August, and I've connected with a really, really wonderful group of people that I met primarily from the Florida Hampton table. And I'm working on a lot of different projects, hair, makeup, script supervisor, assistant director, all kinds of different things. And I'm the marketing director for Film Carpet.
Awesome. I am so glad, and I'm lucky to have these two ladies as part of my team, because we are trying to make something happen in South Florida. There's a lot of interesting events already happening in South Florida as film festivals. However, this event is a private screening, and it's only available for those new talent filmmakers that don't have the opportunity to put their show or their short films on a theater by themselves, because they cannot afford to do four-walling. So I basically combine my four-walling that I do every 4 months with 3 other people, and I just make it an event to make it social. You know what I mean? So our mission is to help new talent to showcase their work before they go into film festivals. So you get to see it in the front, in the big screen, in the front seat, and you get to say, okay, I need to fix this before I start submitting. You also give your actors the opportunity to be interviewed in the red carpet, as well as your producers and your above-the-line crew. So it's very important when you are an independent filmmaker to basically put something together and maybe not pay them a lot of money, but give them exposure, organize a beautiful night for them to have fun and celebrate what you accomplished together, which is what this is. So basically we'd start, I want Kelly to tell me and the audience a little bit about what to expect for the Film Carpet 4.0 anniversary edition.
Well, we have some wonderful guest speakers. We have the amazing Rose Warner. We have Gil Torres, who will be performing. We have 2 brothers who are just simply amazing. They were interviewed last week, Blue Line, Rob and Dave Ruiz. And their brother, Kenneth, is also going to be a VIP guest, and he's the owner of Mag Chop. We have Michael Jacques, who is an actor and a director.
He's an actor, director. He's also a SAG member, and he's going to be the keynote speaker, opening speaker.
Okay. It's just going to be a night full of fun. Get dressed up, put on your prettiest clothes, do your makeup, wear some lipstick, not the guys. But
If they
unless you want to, yeah. They all wear makeup on set, so and just have a good time and socialize, network. It's a wonderful evening to network. We covered a fashion show last night, and we invited one of the designers to come and pass out his business cards and offer his talents. If somebody has a vision of an outfit or a costume that they need for a particular film, give them some ideas and network with all different types of people. You don't have to be an actor, a director, or a producer. You can be a hairstylist, makeup, craft services. You know, bring your stuff to the table.
Exactly. Tell me a little bit about the updates going on in the film world here in South Florida, Rachel.
Well, we have a lot of filming going on. It's hard for me to keep up. I keep expanding my magazine. It's going to be really big, this issue, because every time I turn around, somebody else is filming something. And Barbie Castro, who a lot of people know, is a big producer and actress down here. She's had a couple films, and her new film, well, it's not that new, but it's hasn't been out yet to the public. It's now going to be on Lifetime. It's called Patient Killer. And she produced it, and she's in it. It was directed by Casper Van Dien, so everyone can keep an eye out for that one. Her last film, Assumed Killer, was on Lifetime, and now she got Patient Killer. Similar titles. But this one's showing August 2nd at 9 p.m., and again on August 3rd at 1 a.m. So that's kind of an exciting event to see someone local get up on Lifetime. And just some other events that are happening that people might want to keep an eye out for. The Palm Beach Jewish Film Festival has a special deal, so you can watch 6 films for $55, and you can get all the details about that. That's going on in Boynton Beach area. That's go to palmbeachjewishfilm.org to find out information about that. Also at the Stonzik Theater up in Lake Worth on August 8th at 8 p.m., there is a movie called My Center Will Not Hold, which was directed by Destiny Thomas, who's also local. And that is about a young girl who escapes a cult, and she goes back to the cult to rescue her sister. And it's kind of based on Destiny's life. And she's had quite a hard life, and the proceeds from that will benefit her because she's been accepted to AI, which is great news for her. So she's trying to get proceeds to go to get a further education for herself, a young filmmaker. Also, in the theater world, the Wick Theater in Boca Raton on August 6th is opening up their next production, which is Peter Pan. And you can check that out at the Wick Theater. If you go to, I think it's wick.org, you can find out more about that. What else? The Baca. I've been going to Baca lately. That's a great
I miss
place. It's in
it.
Pompano Beach, and they have stuff all week long going on. I just went to a art opening there, but it was over so quickly, and now they have another one that's going to be opening with 3 new artists, Henning Haupt, Ruben Ubiera, and Bonnie Shapiro, and that's happening August 13th from 7 to 9 p.m., and you can find out more about that at, I think it's bacapompano.org, and they have all kinds of stuff. They have a lyrics lab on Wednesdays where you can do spoken word. They have art openings and classes and all kinds of stuff going on. You said you've been there before?
Yes, I've been to Bailey Center of Arts before. I actually had my friend Kenneth Reese inviting me there. When we met, he invited me, and I went on a Wednesday, and I loved it. They had, stand-up, spoken word, and I just enjoyed the whole thing. And it was only $10, and it was close to home because I am in North Pompano, so this was right in Pompano.
Where is it located?
It's at 41 Northeast 1st Street.
Exactly.
It's kind of hidden away.
It's right before Atlantic. If you're going south, it's on the west side of Dixie. If you're going south to Atlantic,
it's kind of a hidden gem. Another good place to check out is the Arts Garage in Delray.
Yeah.
And they're going to be doing some things as well. And I know Gallagher is coming August 30th. If you like that madcap action with him slamming watermelons, that's kind of fun. But he's coming here. But they have all kinds of art and music and stuff going on all week there, too. It's kind of another little gem up in Delray. And that's artsgarage.org if you want to check that out for those that are up in that area.
awesome.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about my mom. Do you want to introduce yourself and kind of tell people, your experience and background in the arts?
Well,
You can come closer. It doesn't bite.
I'm her mother, and I am an actress, dancer, I teach ballet, and I've been living all the whole life doing art. I've been now I'm painting, and I think it's the best way that you can live your life, because when you are an artist, you are somebody who is with your inside very clear, I think that for this reason, Alexandra is like she is. I am very proud of her, and I think that this event is going to be successful. So that's all I could say.
What did you think about the last event? My mom was able to be on the first event that we ever did. I was showcasing 2 of my movies, and I was calling up some friends to bring their movies on board. And I found a couple of people who came on board to showcase their trailers and their movies. And that's how, at the event, the night of, is when I thought about film carpet idea, and when I thought about making this like an ongoing event, because as an independent filmmaker, I basically I have to put things together and showcase them. If I want to, if I'm not paying my actors enough, I want to give them a red carpet opportunity, and I want to film it and kind of give them a little more back of only the money. So when we were preparing that event, my mom was with me, kind of putting everything together. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that first time was awesome. I remember you walking back and forth, trying to do things, and I told you to be enjoying all the moments, because when you are doing something and you put all your soul, you enjoy it, you have everything won.
Yes. Yeah. You have won everything. That's very important. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back, guys.
The beautiful and complex art world can raise many questions about copyright, trademarks, negotiations, and settlements, especially if you are an artist and entrepreneur. The key to success when doing business through art is to find a reliable, trustworthy lawyer to give you the most professional representation for your and your clients' peace of mind. Call entertainment lawyer Kevin Wood at 954-809-4351 to set up a free consultation and jumpstart your career with the right tools. The summer is almost here, and you can renew your home's curb appeal in just a few hours. First Class Pressure Cleaning specializes in residential driveways and landscaping. Starting at only $50, First Class can make your house look brand new. Let's get ready for summer. Call 786-440-8450 and take advantage of our specials. We promise quality, dedication, and professional service. Get your residents treated first class. First Class Pressure Cleaning brings class to your home. 786-440-8450 and tell them you heard about them from Artistic Times. You're listening to Artistic Times with Alexandra Bello. Call into the show at 888-565-1470 and join us on the red carpet as Alexandra interviews and informs at WNN 1470 and ABP TV. Now, back to our show.
No. Hello, we are back, and I just wanted to remind you that if you want to give us a call, you can call 888-565-1470. Again, 888-565-1470 to get on the show with us and tell us what you think about art and about the events going on. You can also see me live in WNN1470am.com, or simply go to my website, alexandrabello.com, and click on the center area where it says radio show or radio content, and you're going to have a Ustream live streamer with the show. And when it's not streaming, because the show is over, because it's not Monday at 7:30 p.m. anymore, you can actually see the archives right there. You can also find our archives through artistictimes.tv. And if you go to my Vimeo, you will see the shows that I have done with Rachel Galvin as the host for Artistic Times web TV show. Just go to ABP TV on Vimeo and you will find all those shows. Also, remember that you are tuning in through 1470 AM, or you can also tune in from iHeartRadio application on your phone every Monday at 7:30 p.m. If you happen to be in Atlanta, just tune in at 8:60 a.m. 8:60 a.m. station on Fridays. If you pay attention to my Facebook post, I will put a post out with the time when the show is coming out. And I always make these posts public, so the people that are following the show, so sometimes I will friend you, but sometimes my friends, I keep my friends kind of separate. So I will post everything about the show public all the time. You can find me on Facebook at Alexandra Bello, and you can follow me on Twitter, Vimeo, YouTube, and all that stuff, and at ABPTV. And that's how you can find out more stuff. Tell me a little more, Kelly, about who we expect at the film carpet.
We are expecting a slew of wonderful people. One of them will be Yolanda Harold. As I mentioned before, Rose Warner, Kathleen Dean, who was the producer of the 48-hour film festival in Miami, Tommy O'Brien. Everybody loves and knows Tommy. We even think we need to make a sandwich for him at the 84 Diner.
Hopefully he'll bring us some mac and cheese if he shows up.
Or some Georgia peanuts. Richard Sosa, the one and only, Khalib Thompson, Rich Stevens, Freddie Santori, Lorraine Maxwell, Brian Thompson, Thomas Falborn, who's an amazing actor, Frank Ruffalo, Audrey Lynn, somebody who's very dear to my heart because I've worked on projects with him, Tom Dodson, Bertram Cornelius, amazing stand-up comedian. Had the pleasure of meeting him last night. He is the one and only Ms. Fab's husband. We have Carpe Nocturne, Marley Marcos, Cesar Nunez, and my Spanish isn't very good, so if I'm not pronouncing the names correctly, I am sorry. Mindy Shrego, Pablo Azar, who's an actor, Hilary Metz, Evan Charles, Ellen Jacoby, Nora Adler, Jesse Stolo. You want to read the rest?
Well, that's fine. We don't want to give it all away, but
and many more.
Wait for the surprises.
And many more. Now, Rachel, I know you're interviewing some key people over there. Who are you interviewing at the red carpet?
Well, I will be finding out who I'm interviewing when I get there.
I know the submitters. We have 4 submitters on the show on the event. We have Letitia Long, who is showcasing her short film "The End Is Near." We have Diana Rice and Mackinson Souverain, who are submitting their web series "Dear Future Wife." We also have Suzanne Ryder, who I was working in collaboration with to put together a little bit of a documentary about chronic diseases and critical illnesses. Basically, it's about cancer and ALS, and she also has a beautiful, touching music video. The project itself is called Points for Love. We also have the honor to have William Garcia showcase a short film that he did called The Cleaner, and also a trailer for his movie that is on Xfinity right now, right? The movie is awesome. The Shift is awesome. It has it was written by Leo Oliva.
That's in my magazine too this issue.
Yeah, tell me about that movie.
Yeah,
because you wrote about it.
Directed by Lisa Pola, and he got Danny Glover in one of the roles. And I'm writing about that, the fact that he got him and how the whole process went down, because it wasn't very easy. So I talk about that in my issue for August. And Leo Oliva is in the film, but it's a great film. It was shown at the Widescreen Music Film and Video Festival.
Something,
if I get that right.
Something like that, yeah.
And also at the the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival, and it won Best Film there.
They're actually showcasing
Florida
in
film.
Georgia right now. If you, if you hit me up on Facebook, I can send you all the links for the movies, so you can start following the movie on Facebook and liking all their updates, because they basically just got on Xfinity right now. They're still submitting trailers to different festivals, and they're still going on tour promoting the movie. So that's very interesting.
Yes, it's a really interesting movie because it talks about what do you do when someone's critically ill in the hospital, and as a nurse, what is your role in that? And there's basically two different nurses that have different opinions. So it's a very deep movie. It really makes you think. So.
Yep, and perhaps I can bring him for the next film carpet, and maybe they can bring DVDs, and while people are networking, have the DVDs for sale there, and have like an extended version of their trailer, so people can also purchase the DVDs personally, because people like keeping DVDs, especially if you're a local producer, as he is. I mean, he might be relocating in different places, but he's gonna be a local. He's gonna be in Florida. I happened to meet him at the Florida Hampton table, and he is very supportive of the local community. So that's very important.
Yeah, he used to live here, so
yes,
yeah, he knows the area.
Exactly. Another thing that we have going on, we have two performers, like Kelly said. Blue Line and Gil Torres is going to be performing during intermission, and we have the 3 guest speakers. On top of that, we're going to have a raffle. So that's like another kind of like perk to go to the event. And basically, if people think about it this way, you are not paying to go into the theater. You are paying for food or buffet or dessert buffet, or for the raffle ticket to win a Nikon camera 3100 with the lens and everything.
Yeah.
So that's one of the prizes. The other one of the prizes is an Asus Pad phone, which is a tablet with a phone that comes like that attaches to the tablet, and it's like a phone, and then you put it on the tablet, and it's a tablet now.
It's the ultimate workaholic tool. I need one of those.
No, it's very interesting. And on top of that, I have a mystery prize that I cannot. Well, I can. It's courtesy of Frank Ruffalo. He's going to be on the show here on August 3rd. I think it's on August 3rd that I have him booked for. But basically, he wishes to donate some of his work. He's a published author, so he wishes to donate some of his work as a prize for the raffle. So that's something to look forward to. We have 2 more mystery prizes that we're still locking down for you guys. So it's basically not 2 prizes anymore. We're going to have 5 prizes for all the people that are in the raffle. Remember that you need to stay on the event for the raffle. Unfortunately, just take that night off and say, hey, tonight I'm going partying, because you need to be present.
And it really is a party atmosphere there. And the best thing about Film Carpet is that you've been consistent with it. There's so many events that come and go in Florida, and you're like, oh, it won't be around next year, let's see. And you've been consistent. This is the 4th year, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And I couldn't believe when I went to the last one, I was like, wow, she did it again, and it's bigger than ever. And the red carpet was fabulous, with the people were all dressed up, and it was just a great networking experience. And I think that's really, if anybody's in this industry, I really encourage them to come out just to see the movies and to meet people.
And to meet Alexandra, because she is a powerhouse on 2 legs.
That's right. She's
Thank
going
you.
places. So
Thank you very much. I basically think that people should come out, and you know what? You should think that you're important. Whatever your movie is, if it's a short film, if it's not Hollywood level, it's okay. You're telling a story and you're finishing a product. And that is the first step that anyone can take towards the right path.
Yeah.
So this event is trying to empower young talent that don't have the opportunity to put it on a festival yet, or to put it on their own theater, and they just wish to show their work to other people. The trailer section that we actually have a trailer section. Oh, I haven't talked about that. We have Vivian Orozco is bringing Between Myth and History trailer. We have Christopher Stoltz and Papa's Shield Filmworks bringing Jacob. We have John Vargas bringing George and Angie. We have Willem Garcia bringing The Shift trailer, and he's also bringing a short film. We have Robert Adanto bringing a trailer for his documentary, City of Memory. and we have every 58 hours bringing another cut. Basically, on the trailer section, people get to talk about their project. This is what we're trying to put together, and this is what we're looking for. So we want you guys to work with us. So it's a collaboration. It's a collaboration opportunity where people get to see a teaser of what your vision is about. Because it doesn't matter if it's a finished trailer or if it's like a scrap trailer, you know, those kind of like that you can make with pictures. It's about telling your vision to the people and getting people from the event itself to start working on, to get on board on your project. We have great people working on the red carpet. We have Karen Slosaski and Miss Fab as the red carpet hosts. We are going to have Bill Collier basically streaming the whole thing or recording the whole thing. And then we have people on the team like Minette Perez. We have Joey Weisler. We have Elise Spiro, Kelly Shrimpton. We
Diana
have
Rose Warner.
Diana Rose Warner. We have a couple of interns that came on board, and I'm going to give you a shout out at the event, all of you guys. I want to thank everyone who was listening, and this was Artistic Times Radio. Kelly Shrimpton, Rachel Galvin, Alexandra Bello, Miriam Bello. Bye.
Come to the event.
You have been listening to Alexandra Bello from Alexandra Bello Productions and Artistic Times Radio. Join us every Tuesday at 7:30 and get informed in the world of artists, celebrities, musicians, writers, and more on the Red Carpet Fashion Show. Join us next week for more red carpet treatment of Artistic Times. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its staff, management,